Hello everyone and welcome to a Friday new product post. We've got a couple new products for you, so let's talk about them and see what they do. First up, we've got the CU Head Pro from LinkSprite. This is a very interesting and somewhat confusing product. It took us a while to kind of wrap our head around what it can do. It's basically a Wi-Fi access point, an Ethernet shield for an Arduino. So you plug this into your Arduino, you have this Wi-Fi module up here. You can use your phone, your Android, or your iPhone, connect to this as an access point, and then you can push music to it, and you can play it out of this 3.5mm jack, or you can also use this board as an access point or a go-between to basically talk from TCP over to UART and vice versa. So if you want to use this as a bridge basically to go between your network and the UART of the Arduino or vice versa, you can use it for that as well. So it's kind of this all-encompassing board that lets you use it as an access point, as a go-between for all your different devices. And because it connects to an Arduino, of course you have all that functionality as well. We've got an Arduino here plugged in over USB. We just have this plugged into power. I've not loaded any code on this or anything. It's just, a new Arduino. And I'm going to plug this guy in, and you'll see there's like 4 lights, and if you give it a second it'll go down to 2 lights, and then it's ready to connect as an access point with our phone. We've got 2 lights here, so that means it's ready to go. We're going to go into Wi-Fi, and if we look down here we see this WII-MUAP, that is this as an access point, so we're going to connect to that. I'm going to connect some headphones here. So we just connect into the 3.5mm jack right there. So we're using an iPhone 5, so it's going to be a little different depending on your phone. We're just going to swipe this up, tap on AirPlay, and we're going to select that. So we'll go ahead and turn up a little bit. Oh yeah. So that is how you use this as an access point. You can use it for AirPlay, DNLA, and they're also working on OpenWRT support. It's kind of this just all-encompassing access point for all your wireless devices, and of course you can connect it to an Arduino, so it's pretty cool and pretty powerful. Next up, we've got these really cool RGB LED panels. We've got a smaller one that is actually 16 by 32 LEDs, and then there's this bigger one which is 32 by 32 LEDs. These panels have these nice little plastic frames around them with screw holes, so you can easily attach these to different things. They come with this ribbon cable, and you can actually use this to daisy chain multiple panels. More on that later. And then we also have this header right here for connecting power. We've done a nice tutorial and library for this whole thing that shows you a bunch of different examples of how it can work. So let me explain how I've got this wired up. I've got a breadboard over here, I've got the Mega here, I've got the ribbon cable connected here. You can definitely check out the hookup guide to figure out where all the wires go. And then we've got a wall wart that is powering the panel directly, and then of course we have the USB into the Mega. So I'm going to go ahead and apply power to the panel and then power up the Mega. So here is a little sample screen that is loaded onto the Mega. We have a little smiley face, we've got a triangle, we've got some text. The demo that we have set up for this is that you can actually move the cursor around in your serial terminal. You can draw lines, you can draw circles, you can draw dots obviously, and then you can draw boxes, and then you can write text. So it's a cool little example of how you can move around and draw different things, and you can even save and recall those designs. So if we hit one of these knobs, we can see it turns into a traditional Etch-A-Sketch. So I can move around like this, and I can draw a box. And then I can use these middle knobs to actually change the color of the cursor. So we're going to go to that color. The other thing I'd like to mention about both of these panels is that they can be daisy chained together. However, because of the way the scanning works on these, 16 megahertz is about the bare minimum that you can have to get all the lines to actually scan properly. So we were running into some memory issues and also some speed issues even with the Mega. So if you're going to stack a lot of these panels together, you're going to need something significantly more powerful. So there you have it. We've got the 64 by 32 and the big 64 by 64, and of course the CU Head Pro. As always, we have more new products on the website, so go ahead and check out the rest of the product post for the rest of the new products, and we'll see you again next week with even more new products.